to my channel and back to another video. Happy hump day. Today I am going to be doing the mom tag. I got tagged by Carolyn from the Contemporary Mama. Her channel will be linked down below, and I decided to go ahead and film this video. I do have the list of questions here to review, and then I do quickly want to tag a couple other YouTubers here. I'm going to be tagging Heather McCarthy, Kelsey Tilton, and my sister-in-law Micah from the Sanders clan. I will leave all their channels linked down below as well. And I want to do something a little different and a little fun with this tag. I am not going to reach out and tell these three ladies that they have been tagged. I want you guys to do it. So after you finish watching my video, check out one or two of their channels and let them know they have been tagged. Watch whatever their newest video is and tell them they have been tagged and that they need to come watch this video, okay? So let's see how long it takes for them to realize they've been tagged. Anyways, you guys, if you're new here, my name is Shauna. I make mommy and lifestyle videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, sometimes with my 1-year-old son, Charlie. If it sounds like something that interests you, hit that red subscribe button down below. We'd love to have you join our family, and give this video a big thumbs up because it really helps me out. So let's just go ahead and start with the questions. The questions will be linked in the description down below, or they'll be listed in the description down below. So if you want to check them out, and if you are a mom and want to do this tag yourself, feel free to as well. So, favorite mom hack. So my favorite mom hack is, instead of using a bib on my son at dinner because he loves to rip them off and they just bother him, I just take his shirt off. It's easy. He doesn't get his clothes messy, and you can just wipe their body down with a baby wipe, or if they're really dirty, just throw them in the bath. Number 2, most embarrassing mom moment. So this one, don't even really want to say it on the internet, but I'm going to go ahead and share. When Charlie was, gosh, I don't know, 3 or 4 months old, I went to sit him in his bumbo seat, which I only used a handful of times. But I went to sit him in there, and it was on our kitchen counter, and we had a bar that was right behind where I was sitting him. And when I sat him down, he flailed backwards and he hit his head on the bar. I felt awful. I cried probably more than he did, and I called everyone to see if I needed to take him to the hospital. I felt really, really, really bad. But yes, that is my most embarrassing mom moment so far. But keep in mind, I only have a 1-year-old, so I'm sure there are plenty more embarrassing moments to come. So, what part of the day do you love most? This one's easy for me. I love morning time the best. When he first wakes up, he comes into bed with me and drinks a bottle, and then after he drinks his bottle, we just snuggle for a few minutes. He'll stand up sometimes, but then he always lays his head back down on my chest or in my arm. If I have him cradled, he'll bury his head into me, and we'll laugh and play and just snuggle for 5-10 minutes. And I make sure and do this even on days when I'm working. I make sure and take that time to just snuggle him in the morning because it's the best time, and he is so happy first thing in the morning, and it's just by far my favorite part of the day. So the next question is, what is your least favorite part of the day, or what do you like? What part of the day do you like least? So my least favorite part of the day is when I'm waiting to get off work to pick him up. So usually I'm pretty good until lunchtime, and even till 2ish, but once 2 o'clock runs around, I'm basically just watching the clock, waiting until I can go pick my baby up because I miss him. Number 5, the worst thing someone said to you when you were pregnant. So I thought about this, and I don't ever remember getting any negative comments when I was pregnant. And I know it's common and people do, but I don't remember anyone ever saying anything negative to me. So I don't have an answer for that one. Number 6, a baby name that we did not agree on. So I'm assuming it means me and my husband, or you and your partner. But me and my husband, the only name we didn't agree on is Matthew. I really love the name Matthew. I think it's just a really good traditional name. My husband hates it, and that could be because I dated someone named Matthew way, way, way back when, but it wasn't even a real relationship. It was one of those when I was 14 type of relationships. Wasn't even a real one. But yes, I love the name Matthew, but he hates it. Number 7, do or did you co-sleep? We did. I didn't plan on it. No intention of ever co-sleeping. I wanted him to be in his bassinet basically because I'm a really, really light sleeper, and so I didn't want to share my bed. It was a selfish thing. But for those of you who've watched my videos, Charlie has always had a really rough time sleeping, and for the first gosh, for the first few weeks, he wouldn't sleep without nursing. Like, he literally was just latched to me all night long. So I would sleep sitting up with him, like in the football hold, just like that. And I would sleep just sitting up, letting him nurse all night long. And that's how he slept. And then eventually I got to where I could lay down with him. And so he just slept in the crook of my arm all night long. Luckily, like I said, I'm a really light sleeper. So anytime he wiggled at all, I woke up, which also meant I got hardly any sleep for the first few months. But yes, we did co-sleep. He moved into his crib, I think it was around 6 months, 5 or 6 months. I'm sure it's in one of my updates if you want to go check those out. So number 8 is something you bought but never used. This has something to do with the co-sleeping. We got one of those really nice halo swivel bassinets, like co-sleeper ones, the ones that go right next to your bed and like can go like over the bed kind of. Loved it. It was a gift to us from my grandparents. I thought it was going to be the best thing ever. He never, not once, slept with that thing. Never. He just wouldn't. He hated it. And I think it's because the mattress on it is really hard. So if they have mattress pads, let me know, because with the next kid, I'd really like them to sleep in there. Because like I said, I don't sleep well with a wiggly baby next to me. I just don't. So next question, number 9, is 3 hospital bag must-haves. So I did a little bit thinking about this. My number 1 must-have that I knew right away is nursing tank tops. I found some amazing ones on Amazon that I absolutely love. I didn't ever have to wear a bra with them because they had enough support that like you didn't need a bra, but yet you could just like walk around the house wearing just the tank top, and I felt okay as well. It was just like a tank top. I actually have one on today. You can see it's the little nursing clip here. Obviously, I still wear them. I'm not nursing. Charlie stopped nursing about 8 months, about 8 months old, but I love them. I hate bras. I just really don't like bras, and I don't have to wear a bra with these nursing tank tops, so I wear them a lot. And I would suggest bringing those in your hospital bag, because then you can just have the nursing tank top and a pair of pajama pants on the whole time you're in the hospital, and it makes everything a lot easier and a lot more like covered up than just trying to wear a hospital gown. So that's my number 1. Number 2 is snacks. You're gonna be hungry, and there's not a lot of hospital food. It just isn't good, and you don't want to be going to the vending machine all the time. So have snacks. Please pack snacks in your hospital bag if you're a first-time mom. And then the third one is a little bit different, but I love that I had this. It was non-slip socks of my own, so that way I didn't have to wear the hospital ones that are like gross and don't really fit you correctly. I went to Target, and they have really cute like furry, so they're like nice and warm socks, but then they have like the rubbery non-slip stuff on the bottom, and they were great. And I actually got so many compliments on them while I was in the hospital, like walking around the halls and stuff, because I had a C-section, so I had to get up and walk continuously, and I just always had my non-slip socks on, and I didn't have to wear theirs. Number 10 is, are you a routine mom or a go with the flow mom? And what does bedtime look like? I'm totally a go with the flow. On the weekends, I try sometimes to stick to his like school schedule, but we're always running errands or hanging out with family or doing fun stuff, and sometimes nap time just ends up in the car. And that's okay with me. Totally go with the flow. The only thing I'm really strict about is and even this, I'm not strict on the weekends. He goes to bed sometimes way later on the weekends, so I'm not strict with, I'm way go with the flow. Bedtime during the week, we're pretty strict. We feed him dinner once we get home from work around 5:45, 6. He does bath time right after bed, or right after dinner with Dad. And then we take him into his room. I'll put a diaper on him and his jammies on him, or I'll put diaper and lotion usually, and I'll let him like run around and play for 30 minutes or so, 45 minutes, and then we'll start winding down. I'll give him a bottle, I'll read him some books, we'll turn the lights down, I'll put his jammies on him after I've put lotion on him and everything, and then I'll just rock him until he falls asleep. He's usually in bed by 7:30. So what type of labor did you have, and what pain relief did you choose? This is question number 11. I was induced. If you want to see my labor and delivery story, it'll be linked up above as well as down below, so I'm just going to quickly go over it. I was induced. I was in labor for 26 hours. I got an epidural around hour 24, 23, once I just couldn't handle it anymore. And then I ended up having to have an emergency C-section because his heart rate kept dropping. And I did use an epidural for pain relief. Have you ever been mom shamed? No, not that I can think of. I don't think I've ever been mom shamed. Number 13, the biggest challenge you faced since becoming a mom. My biggest challenge is definitely working in the mom guilt. I hate having to take my son to daycare, and I wish more than anything that I could stay home with him. So that's definitely been my biggest challenge. The best bit of advice you've ever been given. The best advice I've ever been given is not to let others' opinions bother you or change your opinion. and the biggest piece of advice you'd give to a new mom. My biggest advice is to listen to your instincts. You're this child's mother and you know what's best. We are given these instincts for a reason because we know what is best for our children, and don't let others' opinions sway you. Like, listen to your mom instincts. And then number 15, which is the last one, is who is your mom crush? So I'm going to go with other fellow YouTubers and I'll leave them linked down below, but I have two, and one of them is Jessica from Just Spam. Love her. She's probably my all-time favorite YouTuber as well. And then Erin Williams, who I also love, who has 2 little girls. So I'll leave them both linked down below. Anyways, you guys, that's all 15 questions of the mom tag. If you want to do this tag, and if you do it, let me know in the comments down below because I'll definitely come check it out. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new here, make sure you hit that red subscribe button. And don't forget, you guys, to go let Heather, Kelsey, and Micah know that they've been tagged so they can come watch this video and they can do the tags themselves. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.